Hey everybody, welcome aboard, fellow travelers. In today's video, we'll be diving into why flying into your cruise port the day before your departure is absolutely worth it. Stay tuned to learn how this one simple tip can make your cruise start off stress-free and enjoyable. But before we get started, let's visualize some common travel hiccups: delayed flights, missed connections, and the resulting stress. Now stick around as we discuss the key benefits of arriving at your port city a day early and how you can turn these nightmares into smooth sailing.
We've talked about this in several of our videos, and we'll probably talk about it in several more, because we are firm believers in the fact that flying in, if you have to fly into your cruise port, flying in the day before is absolutely worth the extra cost of the hotel room.
Yeah.
Why we feel that way, that's what we're going to explain.
Because he's awful on travel day.
I am. First up, reduced stress and anxiety. So let's talk about reducing stress. Picture this. You arrive at your port city. You check into your hotel. You have time to have a nice meal, or compare that to the stress of getting to the airport the morning that you're departing. You get there. Of course, you got to be there 2 hours early, 3 hours early, and you're sitting around and you hear that most unwelcome announcement that your flight's been delayed.
Or canceled.
Now what? Now which do you prefer?
Neither.
So little known fact, well, maybe not little known, but not average or not well known information.
Not common knowledge usually. Not people.
Over 20% of all flights in the U.S. are delayed or canceled.
Oof.
Every year. That's 1 in 5. So if you're walking through the airport and you see the airplanes line up, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those is going to be delayed.
Hopefully number 5 isn't your flight.
1 out of 20 are going to be canceled. Like flat out, yeah, sorry, plane's dead, we're not going anywhere today. Arriving that day early means you avoid the panic that ensues from that message at 9, 10, 11 a.m. on the day that your cruise leaves at 4. Now, will that happen to you the day before?
Okay.
Yes, but it's the day before. So now, if your flight's noon on a Friday, your cruise leaves at 4 p.m. on Saturday. You got a heck of a lot more time to get on a different flight and still get to your ship on time.
But it's not guaranteed.
So nothing in life is guaranteed except death.
And taxes. Death and taxes. So go ahead, move on.
So having that buffer day allows you to handle those travel disruptions that happen. They're going to happen. No rushing, no stress, just a relaxed start to your vacation.
Starting a vacation stress-free is invaluable. Travel experts agree that this mindset sets the tone for your entire trip. So you want to kind of mitigate the risk of missing your cruise. One of the biggest nightmares for cruises is missing the ship. Real life examples. Wow. And statistics show that this is not uncommon. Imagine the heartbreak of missing your dream cruise because of flight delay. Unfortunately, this happens more often than you'd think. By arriving the day before, you can completely eliminate, possibly, hopefully, the risk of missing your ship. You can enjoy your evening knowing that you're all set for embarkation day.
Now, I want to dispel a myth here. There's a commonly held misconception that if you book your airline through the cruise line, that they are required to move heaven and earth to get you onto that ship. They will do what they can, but they are not required. If it's possible to redirect your flight reservation to have you meet the ship at its first port of call, they'll do that. It's not guaranteed though. Okay. So time to acclimate. Now let's talk about acclimating to the new destination. Arriving the day before your cruise gives you time to relax, to adjust to the new time zone if that's an issue for you. Recover from that jet lag. Using that extra day get some extra rest, enjoy the hotel, go swimming in the pool, go out and have a nice dinner, walk around town, whatever. This way you get to de-stress from travel day, which...
De-stress and refresh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. That way, when you get up that next morning, you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you're happy, you're excited, you get on the ship in a great state.
State of mind.
State of mind, thank you. Ready to enjoy the next week.
Or two, depending on how long your cruise is.
So imagine starting your cruise well-rested versus haggard and rushed. Which do you really want?
I want to be relaxed.
Yeah, me too. I always want to be relaxed when we get on a cruise.
Yes. So exploring the port city. An added bonus for arriving a day early is the opportunity to explore your port city. Many port cities are exciting destinations worth exploring. For example, if you're cruising from Miami, you could explore South Beach, visit the Windward Walls, or even take a quick trip to the Everglades. In Barcelona, don't miss
La Sagrada Familia.
Thank you. Or a stroll down to
Las Ramblas.
Experience local flavors and eateries. Try authentic tapas in Barcelona or fresh seafood in Miami. By adding an extra day, you're not just waiting for your cruise to start. You're enhancing your vacation experience with more sights and sounds.
Travel logistics can be a major source of stress, even when using fabulous travel agents like us.
It's the airlines.
Yes. Well, and the airlines and the delays and the baggage and transfers and on and on and on. Arriving early lets you handle that transportation, handle those pressures with a much more relaxed timeline.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah. So imagine calmly arranging a taxi or a shuttle service to your hotel with plenty of time to spare. No need to rush, run around like a chicken without a head trying to find a taxi and not get ripped off, man.
Wow, rabbit hole again.
Many hotels offer packages that do include transfers to the port the next, after you spend the night there, of course, making that journey even easier. How do I explain this?
Just say it.
But we're going to get into no, forgive me. So another great benefit of flying in early is the flexibility it gives you for those last minute preparations. So did you forget your sunscreen, or do you need a new swimsuit? Did you forget your prescriptions at home? You'll have time the day before or the morning of to go shopping for some of those forgotten things. Because if you've ever been on a cruise ship and you've forgotten your sunscreen or run out of sunscreen, you're going to go to the shop and you're going to buy a little 4-ounce bottle of it, and it's going to cost you $30 instead of going to Walmart and buying a 30-ounce container for $15. So,
or you go to the drugstore.
That too. It'll also give you time to double check your travel documents and cruise paperwork the day before to make sure nothing important gets left behind. Yeah.
Cost versus peace of mind.
This is really what it comes down to.
Let's talk about cost versus peace of mind. While a hotel stay can add to your travel expenses, consider the potential cost of missing your cruise, especially if you don't have insurance. A standard pre-cruise hotel might cost you $100 to $150, but missing your cruise could result in fees, additional flights, and lost time that's priceless. That's not mentioning the real possibility of losing your entire cruise fare. Plus, you can often find good deals or use reward points to reduce costs. Whether you're staying in a budget hotel or a luxurious one, the peace of mind is worth it. Actually, on the tail end of it too, if you can. But compare the financial and emotional costs of missing your cruise to the simple peace of mind of arriving the day before. For many, this choice is a no-brainer, especially for us. Look for early bird deals or use travel apps to find discounts on pre-cruise stays. Websites like Booking.com or Expedia can offer excellent last-minute deals.
Or call your travel agent and they'll take care of you.
Or tell them that's what you want to do when you're booking the trip.
Right. To sum it up, arriving at your cruise port a day early can significantly enhance that travel experience.
Absolutely.
From reduced stress to extra exploration time, the benefits make your trip that much more enjoyable. the reduced stress, the peace of mind, time to explore, ensuring you don't miss your cruise. These are all the perks why we strongly recommend flying in the day before. So for your next cruise, consider arriving a day early. Trust us, it's definitely worth it. It makes for a smoother, more enjoyable start to your journey. Have you flown in a day before? What are your thoughts? Share your comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more travel tips and guides. Happy cruising.
Yes.